Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when Bakugou yells at you in front of the whole class. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. You were laughing with Mina about something Kaminari had done during yesterday's training when you heard it. Bakugou's voice, sharp and biting, cutting through the classroom chatter.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Your head snapped up, the smile dying on your face. Bakugou was standing near his desk, and his crimson eyes were locked on you with an intensity that made your stomach drop. Every conversation in Class 1A died instantly. What? You asked, genuinely confused. You just got into class. What could you have possibly done?
Don't play dumb.
Bakugou stormed toward your desk, and you could see the small puffs of explosions crackling in his palms.
You said you'd meet us at the gym at 6 this morning. 6. We waited for 45 minutes.
Oh no. Oh god, you'd completely forgotten. Katsuki, You started, but he cut you off. Your mind raced, and then it clicked. Oh my god, I completely forgot.
Forgot? We had plans. Ejiro was worried sick that something happened to you.
Bakugou was storming toward your desk now.
Bro, maybe calm down a bit.
Kirishima's voice came from across the room, concern evident in his tone as he stood up from his seat.
I'm fine, really. Stay out of this, shitty hair.
Bakugou snapped, although his eyes never left yours.
This is about them being unreliable.
Your face burned with embarrassment as you felt 20 pairs of eyes watching you. You stood up slowly, trying to keep your voice steady.
I'm sorry, okay? My alarm didn't go off and... Your alarm. That's your excuse.
His voice echoed off the walls, and you saw Aizawa-sensei look up from his sleeping bag in the corner, though he didn't intervene yet.
You couldn't have checked your phone, sent us a message, anything.
I overslept. It was an accident. You protested, feeling your own temper flare.
An accident, huh? You do this all the time. Last week you bailed on our study session. The week before that you forgot about movie night.
Bakugou slammed his hand on your desk, making you and several nearby classmates jump.
You keep saying you'll do better, but you don't.
Okay, that's enough, man. Kirishima was suddenly there, his hand firm on Bakugou's shoulder. His usual friendly demeanor had shifted into something more serious, more protective.
I get that you're worried, but you're making a scene. I don't give a damn about a scene.
Bakugou shrugged off Kirishima's hand, but you noticed he took a small step back.
Someone needs to knock some sense into. I said that's enough.
Kirishima's voice hardened, and he positioned himself slightly between you and Bakugou. His red eyes, usually so warm, had taken on a steely quality.
You don't get to talk to them like that, especially not in front of everyone. We talked about this.
The tension in the room was suffocating. You could hear Kaminari whisper something to Saro, and Mina looked torn between intervening and staying out of it. Bakugou's jaw clenched, and for a moment, you thought he might explode at Kirishima as well, but then something in his expression shifted, just barely. The anger was still there, simmering beneath the surface. But you could see the concern underneath it now. The fear had been masking with rage.
Both of you, stop,
you said quietly, though your voice shook slightly. You looked at Bakugou, meeting his fierce gaze.
You're right. I should have waited. I'm sorry I worried you. Damn right you should have.
Bakugou started, but Kirishima cut him off.
And you.
Kirishima turned to face Bakugou fully, his voice dropping lower, so only your corner of the room could hear.
need to apologize for yelling like that. That wasn't manly at all. I'm not apologizing for Katsuki.
Kirishima's voice was gentle now, but firm. He reached out and grabbed both of Bakugou's wrists, stilling the small explosions that had been popping up in his palms.
You scared them. Look.
Bakugou's eyes flicked to you, and you knew he could see the way your hands were trembling slightly. The sting of tears you were fighting back. His expression faltered.
Whatever.
He looked away, running a hand through his spiky blonde hair in frustration. The classroom was still dead silent, everyone watching the drama unfold. After a long moment, he spoke again, quieter this time.
I wasn't trying to. We know.
Kirishima said softly, releasing Bakugou's wrist to place a comforting hand on his shoulder.
But you can't do that. Not here. Not like this.
You took a shaky breath, very aware of your classmates' stares.
Can we talk about this later? Somewhere private.
Yes. Mina jumped in, clearly trying to help diffuse the situation. Great idea. Look, Aizawa-sensei's waking up anyway, so...
All of you, sit down.
Aizawa's tired voice cut through the chatter.
Bakugou, Kirishima, back to your seats. We'll discuss appropriate classroom behavior after class.
Bakugou shot you one more look, still angry, but worried too, before stomping back to his desk. Kirishima squeezed your shoulder gently as he passed.
We'll figure this out, I promise.
Kirishima murmured, giving you a small reassuring smile. You nodded and sank back into your seat, trying to ignore Hagakura's whispers. What was that about? She says, and the way Todoroki was staring with his usual unsettling intensity. The rest of the class period dragged by in agonizing stillness. You couldn't focus on anything Aizawa was saying about hero law. All you could think about was the upcoming conversation with your boyfriends, the way you were probably going to tell Bakugou off after you met alone with him, and how guilty you felt for sleeping in this morning when they went to the gym, and also how embarrassed you felt because of how he yelled at you in front of the whole class. But everything was going to come in its space and its time. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.